What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. On last weekend's little episode, I told you guys that we might be selling the black crew cab truck. Well, guess what? It is gone. That's right. We sold that truck. We were able to get that truck down the road. I hope the new owner was awesome. I hope that they're really able to enjoy the truck as much as I did. It was an awesome truck, really reliable, especially after I had gone through everything. So I really hope that they're able to enjoy it. But the money side of it, I only made around $1,500 on that truck from buying it and then going through it and then selling it. And I can't really count my time when I do something like that, but it was an awesome little project. I really enjoyed it. So now that we were able to sell that, it does free up quite a bit of money for us. So hopefully we can start going towards the race truck, possibly a tow truck, which leads me to my next thing. Yesterday we went to Pennsylvania to go look at a single cab dually ZF6 6.0 power stroke, and drove about 3 hours out there, looked at the thing, and overall, it needed injectors. That was the first thing, which wasn't, injectors aren't too bad. I was planning on going big anyways. I ended up taking the truck down the road, and the first thing I noticed when I got back after the test drive was a brake caliper had locked up, and it was just smoking all over the place. The rear pinion seal was leaking. Front axle seal was leaking. The injectors were really bad, and the wiring underneath the truck was sketchy. There were just too many things going on with the truck, and I wasn't comfortable. I had talked to the guy. The steering wheel was 90 degrees off and stuff. This was a lot of things like that where I was just like, I'm not gonna get stuck in the middle of Ohio on the side of the road trying to figure out what I'm gonna do from here. So I told the guy, I appreciate your time and stuff, but I'm just gonna have to hold off on this thing. So a little bit unfortunate. I think at the beginning of this video I'll throw in some clips of our trip and the truck as well. So now at this point we are probably going to be throwing a little bit of money at the race truck engine, but then we are also going to hopefully go out and find more of a local truck that needs some work and stuff, and maybe we'll pick that up and fix it up and flip that one again. But yeah, guys, super excited that we were able to get that truck down the road. In today's video, we are going to be installing something on the Dodge. I ran into a recent problem where I'll be going down the road and the torque converter will unlock in overdrive, and then it'll lock back up, and then it'll unlock, and it just does it randomly, and it just keeps doing it, and then all of a sudden it'll just stop and I won't have any more issues. Well, it's extremely annoying, and it kind of makes me nervous that my transmission is going to blow up one day. So I did some research online, and I guess it's really common. I guess there's what's called interference in the TPMS sensor, the wiring for it, your throttle position sensor, and that screws with it, which then makes your torque converter lock and unlock, which there's only two things that are electronic on that transmission. It's a 47RH, and that's the torque converter lockup and cruise control. Well, cruise control doesn't work, so yeah, the torque converter is screwing up. But BD Diesel makes a awesome thing, which we're going to try out, and we're going to see if it works. So let's go over and talk about that. So like I said, BD Diesel makes a little kit here. This is called a noise filter, and basically what this does is any noise, which noise is interference, and this is a noise filter or interference filter, and this plugs into, I believe, your power wire of your TPS sensor and eliminates that and then grounds it out. So BD Diesel sends a nice little install kit or little install instructions here. We have a 94, so we're going to be using this one, but it also up to 03 and then 04 to 05 trucks too. So if you're having this problem, here you go, a little kit here. So we're going to go get this installed on the truck, and then we'll go test it out. As you guys can see, I already have my PCM harness unplugged over here. This is for a 94 to 95 Dodge truck. So we're going to get this installed here. Now, you're going to want to tap into, it says in the instructions, pin 22 on your harness. So if you look on the back of the harness here, see those numbers? That says 40, then we get below it, you got 20. If we come across over here, hopefully you guys can see. right there it says 21. Well, pin 22 is the one we want, and it also says that it's going to be orange and blue. So if we look in here, it's going to be this wire right here. This is our pin 22. This is for our throttle position sensor, and basically we're going to tap into that and then ground it out. So we're going to take this end, pop this little cap off, stick our wire onto that, and then screw this end back on. And then on the other side of this, we're going to ground it out. We're going to find a ground source along the firewall here, and then we'll ground it out, and that should take care of it. So this probably isn't the best like connection point that you want. They recommend next to the PCM here, right at this harness. But, you know, I mean, ideally, I guess you would probably want to cut this and then tie a wire in, you know, snip it over here and then just tie this wire in. But we're going to see if this works, and maybe they have it set up like this for a reason. You know, heat shrink I think would be a lot better. But anyway, we're going to get this routed to the nearest ground, probably over here, right there. And then we'll get this plugged back in, hook our batteries back up, and then we'll be set. Alright, so as you see here, we got her taped up, and then we got it routed up along here, which was perfect. And then we got her grounded right there. So we'll get our battery hooked up, we'll get our air filter back on, and then we'll start her up. Let's get her fired up. Easy install this afternoon on the old Dodge 12 valve. We are gonna take it down the road, probably make sure everything is squared away, that the throttle position sensor is not going to do anything weird or funky or anything. And then hopefully over the course of the next week, we'll be able to test it out and actually see if the torque converter will start to unlocking and locking again. Hopefully we don't have that issue anymore, and we'll be able to keep going along with that thing. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. A little bit of a short one here. We are going to be on the hunt for another 6.0 to hopefully pick up, fix up, maybe even use a little bit, and then sell that one. We are also going to be moving forward on the race truck as well. One of these days, we're gonna get the race truck back into the barn, and we're gonna get that engine set in, so we can start routing lines for our oil cooler setup and fuel regulated return type setup. But our biggest thing, we got to get going on this insulation. So that's going to be kind of something that might be happening over the course of the next weekend or so. If you guys don't see me, I'm still going to be working. We're just going to be doing some other stuff. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you guys are new, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.